Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Semna. I hope you are great. So, I am seeing videos of people crying because they won't have anything to feed their kids with this coming month. And one thing I'm going to say is that I see a lot of people shaming them. I hope you have the same smoke you have for poor people, for rich people, especially the ones that exploit you, because most times the poor people are not your problem, the rich people are. But some of you do not know that. Seeing them talk about how hard they work and how they work full time, still the money is not enough. That tells you that they are not idle. They have something doing, but the money is not enough. Why? Because the economy is bad also. And the best you can do is to laugh at them. Let me tell you something. I hope that our white people, especially poor white people, I hope that one day they will sit down and tell themselves the truth, that they are immune to an extent, but not when it comes to hunger, because they have the same story with black people, but they will never sit up when there is need for them to sit up. Rather, they will continue to be used by the rich white people against themselves, not even against me. Let's get into this.
I just finally got confirmation that food stamps is officially cut for next month. About 2 months ago, I stopped eating dinner almost every night of the week so that my boyfriend and I could have enough food left over to have lunch the next day. This was before we were about to lose our food stamps. Mind you, we both work.
I don't think that we really realize the depths that this is, the damage that this is going to do, but the women, the mothers, and the families, but the mothers especially, who are going to go without meals so their children don't have to. I know that I will absolutely be one of those mothers.
But because we have children and because aftercare and before care is too expensive, I've taken a job that's basically minimum wage so that I can be there to pick up my kids. I cannot fathom what we're gonna do without that food stamp money, because if I already couldn't eat dinner with that food stamp money,
I'm so tired of seeing people say like, oh, well, maybe if you had a job, you could get your groceries, or, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have to depend on stamps. I work full time. Thank you. And I do rely on stamps because guess what? It's not enough money in this economy for me to be able to pay bills and get stuff that we need and provide for my 2 kids. So yes, I depend on stamps. And I have a full-time job. So please know that people out here depend on stamps. It's not because we out here just mooching off the government. It's because we literally need that to provide for our family.
I work hard every single day. I get up every single day and clean houses, and I still rely on food stamps to feed my 6 children because the prices are so high. It's unrealistic to think about not having food stamps. Next month, I'm so terrified because 6 babies are always eating. Plus myself, I eat about 1 meal a day, but still.
All the liberals that are just struggling so bad right now, just with all the losing that you guys keep doing, just one loss after another, you guys are just losing. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you.
Samantha, we are just a few days in, for fuck's sake, and you are already sitting there doing that salute, very low effort and out of frame. But doing that salute and telling us that your heart goes out to us. And you know why you're doing that, Samantha? It's because for some reason you feel the desperate need to defend the richest man in the world. Okay, for some reason you feel like you have to defend the guy. But I'll tell you, Samantha, it seems easy to do it while sitting alone, out of frame, okay? Doing that salute by yourself. I think you should take that commitment to the great outdoors, because I would be curious to see what happens if I looked over at church and Samantha was over here going, "Our God is an awesome God, He reigns." I would be curious, Samantha, if the pastor would pull you aside after the sermon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, I'd be curious to see what would happen if you were standing outside of a bus saying goodbye to children like that. You know what I mean, Samantha? In fact, after the election, Samantha, all the cool Democrat moms on TikTok were looking for a way to identify the cool moms from the lame-ass Trump-supporting moms. Maybe this is the way, okay? Maybe we should keep an eye out for this. Perhaps Democrat moms say goodbye to their children like this. "Goodbye, sweetie." Okay, and then Republican moms will be saying goodbye to their children like this. "Auf Wiedersehen! I love you! Stay organized today!" Okay, maybe it'll be like that. All right, Samantha, we got a long way to go here. If I were you, I'd pick your battles. You don't have to defend every little thing that Elon Musk does when he's blasted off ketamine. Okay, you really don't. All right, till next time. Let me get this off frame. My heart goes out to you. My heart, okay, did you see that? Okay, good luck.
Be able to pay bills and get stuff that we need and provide for my 2 kids. So yes, I depend on stamps, and I have a full-time job. So please know that people out here depend on stamps. It's not because we out here just mooching off the government. It's because we literally need that to provide for our family.
I work hard every single day. I get up every single day and clean houses, and I still rely on food stamps to feed my 6 children because the prices are so high. It's unrealistic to think about not having food stamps. Next month, I'm so terrified because 6 babies are always eating. Plus myself, I eat about 1 meal a day, but still.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. That was hard to watch. But the reason I wanted to do a video on this is because you have so many black men who don't understand that the food stamp thing do not just affect black women. And not only do it not only affect black women and women, but it highly affects children and the elderly. See, you got brothers making videos thinking women about to run back to them. But why would you run from 0 to 0? Or from 0 to a 0? Y'all act like y'all have homes and food and money and health care for your children. And the fact that BLK men are using this, even though BLK women are not the highest recipients of it, but the fact that y'all are using this as a ploy to get women, nigga, you guys, you are predators. You don't even realize it. No, y'all realize it. Y'all know what y'all are. But it's just crazy how that is the game for men. Ooh, she can't feed her kids. She's going to run back to me. Instead of y'all just feeding y'all fucking kids. Because as quiet as it's kept, if all men, for the most part, did their part when it came to their children, this wouldn't be needed. Not for everybody. Because people are going to still need assistance no matter what the background is. And that's because prices are high as shit. Inflation, mortgage is high, rent is high. All of this shit is getting more expensive and people's pay is remaining the same. And the fact that y'all don't understand that is the reason why so many people from so many backgrounds need the help lets me know that you niggas really don't be paying attention to what's going on in the world. You're only paying attention to trying to get women, and you're only wanting to make women suffer. Only in our community, because you don't see the white tea man, the Asian man, you don't see none of those men online talking about their women and children possibly starving and going hungry. But you ninjas want y'all children and the children in your community starved because at the end of the day, you're going to get a piece of ass out of it? Man, what do y'all think about this? I know this video is long, but what do y'all think about this? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit the follow button.
Hi, it's me. And I came here to cry on the internet. I'm fucking choked up, man, about the anticipation of the snap cutoff that's happening because of the government shutdown, and I just need to know how I can help, how we can help. I have a couple of ideas. I think I'm gonna be running a food drive or a money donation. What's that called? A fundraiser. There are two organizations here on Long Island that I want to work with, one on the North Shore, one on the South Shore, and I just think that if we come together, we could help because no mom, nobody should ever have to worry about how they're gonna feed their family, and unfortunately, it's where we're fucking at. So, if you're interested in helping, let's figure this out together. Basically just sharing whatever the graphic or what, or post or whatever I decide to do, sharing that far and wide. Hopefully we can help the most people. If you know of any great organizations, let me know, because this is when communities come together and we need to figure it out, because the thought of little babes going hungry, we need to figure this out. Okay, done crying on the internet. Bye.
I was just having a conversation with somebody about the upcoming SNAP and WIC benefits getting cut for the month of November, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you live under a very privileged rock. Anyway, this person asked, do you really want your tax dollars going to feed people who can't afford food? Yeah, no, that's exactly what I want, actually. Like, I think, personally, everybody deserves to eat, and I'm just a little bit confused how the same party who is forcing all of these babies to be born, these super cute babies deserve to live, but then they don't want to feed them. And they don't want to house them, and they don't want to give them health care. So then they're gonna die anyway. They're gonna die. Children are going to starve to death. And you're asking me if I think they deserve to eat. Personally, I think if you don't believe every person on the planet deserves food, you're an evil person. An evil, evil person. So I'm gonna go feed my baby because I can afford it. And then I'm gonna go buy food for another person's baby because they can't afford it. And if you aren't doing that, whenever you have the means to do that, you are a terrible person. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk to that person anymore. Have a good day.
This is all I got from this video, and I wish there is something that I can do. There is nothing that I can do from this place. It's kind of sad that a lot of people will go hungry. You can actually see them crying. See, some people really do not understand that people work so hard. This is something that I will not take away from anybody. Some people really work so hard. You heard them saying it's not like they don't work. They work, but their job is not paying enough. Or with the prices of things too. See, I am not going to lie to anybody. Where I am today, I tell you people every day that I am all alone. But the money that I don't even go, I rarely go on a date. I don't go on a date. I don't go out to eat. I don't, at least you can see my house. It's not like I live in one mansion or something. But as a single person, some days I am like, with the cost of things, how are people with kids surviving? I ask my sister every day. I didn't know, but she is not poor. But I feel like it's a whole lot of money having to cater for yourself, the kids, like everybody with like everyday demands and all that. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And for anybody that would think it's okay for people not to have food, but you are comfortable with all these rich men not paying taxes, with all this, like, do you really, the smoke they have for poor people, do they have the same smoke for rich people? Of course, they don't have that smoke for rich people. And this is also a wake-up call for poor white people, because one thing that I have noticed is that they think that that they are covered, or maybe that they have the skin color for protection. But at some point, you as a white person will understand that there are some places your skin color can cover. There are some places it cannot. Like hunger at this point in time, it will not cover it. You will also go hungry like I am going hungry. That is how bad it is. I really do hope that, I mean, I am seeing so many people doing some reach out and trying to spread kindness in their communities and all that. And my prayers are that people will be able to find help this season, because it's really going to be a bad one. Can you imagine not having enough food for the month and all that? It will be hard. I will draw my curtain here. Bye for now.